Alright, so our first problem, we're going to be looking at broken clocks. In a factory, there is a broken clock. It takes 69 minutes every time the hour and minute hand overlaps. The normal shift for a worker there is 8 hours, and they are paid $4 per hour of work. If a worker decides to work extra after his or her shift, the payment will be $6 per hour of work. If a worker works on one normal shift according to this clock, what should be the actual payment given to him or her, of course? So what's the situation we have right now? We have a clock and it's rigged, and basically the 1 hour there is basically 69 minutes. We can think of it as that. And workers are working according to this inaccurate clock. And they're supposed to work for 8 hours. So this worker right here is working 8 hours the way the clock says it, which means that, and we're trying to find his actual payment. So because this worker, if he or she works according to this broken clock right here, they're actually going to work extra. They're going to actually work more than the amount they're supposed to work, which is 8 hours. So we're going to take that extra time after we find it out, and we're going to just see how many whole hours they are, because we're going to pay the $6 as well. All right. So we know that it takes 69 minutes every time this broken clock, the hour and minute hand overlaps. But what about in a normal accurate clock? In a normal accurate clock, that would be 60 divided by 1 minus 1/12, which is equal to 65 and 5/11 of a minute. So it takes 65 and 5/11 of a minute for the hour and minute hand to overlap on a normal clock. Now what we're going to do is find how many of these full hours there are in the 8 hours, that the so-called 8 hours that the worker worked. So we're going to do 8 divided by, and we can turn this into an improper fraction, which is 720 over 11, and multiply that by 69. So we can solve that, and after you solve it, right, we can turn this into a multiplication. We get 8 and 13 over 30 of an hour, so hours. So what we're going to do then is we're going to take the number of whole hours here, which is 8, and over here says that every these 8 hours right here is going to be paid $4 per hour of work. That was per hour of work, and if it's work extra, then it's going to be $6 per hour of work. So 8 times 4 plus these extra hours, so 13 over 30 times 6, and we get $34.6. So the actual payment that this worker deserves for his work is $34.06.